On another note, have you ever been judged by people or bashed by people for the profession that you've chosen?
No, I haven't. Not directly. Maybe behind my back, but not directly. People. Medicine is still a noble profession, so no one is going to bash someone for being a doctor. So now, being a plastic surgeon or being a cosmetic surgeon, you would think that, but no one really comes out to bash you because for some reason you know what you're doing, you comport yourself well. So basically, no, I don't think I've ever been bashed for.
There's a misconception that it's only women that go for cosmetic surgery.
Yeah, it's a huge misconception. Yeah, men.
Do you want to talk on that?
Yes, men come for cosmetic surgery as well. Absolutely, yes.
Do you have a few clients?
Yes,
as well?
yeah, quite a good number. Usually, like male breast removal. When they have man boobs. Yeah, can I say that on radio?
Of course you can. I think, right? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, if we're removing that in a man, yes, it's common. It's quite common. So many men come for that. Yeah. Then also to remove their beer belly.
Oh, really? Yeah. That's another tummy tuck, right? Isn't it?
No. Not necessarily. Yeah, it could be a tummy tuck. It could be a liposuction. They're not the same thing. People often confuse the two.
Okay. Yeah. I have another question. What do you consider to be your greatest achievement so far?
I think my children.
Your children?
Yeah, my family. I'm a family man.
That's great to hear. Did you have any sort of like models when you were trying to start out, plastic surgery? Were there any role models that inspired you to even go through this route?
Professor Akwaka. Yeah, if he's there, he's listening. Shout out to you, Prof. So he was my mentor. He made me want to go into plastic surgery anyway.
Right.
Yeah. Now, as for cosmetic surgery, not really. I didn't have anybody who directly pushed me into it. I just found a niche and it's not as if I don't do general plastic surgery. It's just that cosmetic surgery is quite popular. So I get to do a lot more of that. So I'm still, into reconstructive surgery as well. The skills never die.
The person's asking, would you like to change any part of your own body?
Absolutely. If I'm not going to say.
Okay. Have you?
I haven't. I would.
Let me say one.
Yeah, I keep wondering that. Can I work on myself? I would love to remove my tummy. Maybe what do they call this thing? Dad bod. So I wouldn't mind doing that. So yes, that's one area I would work on. But how would I work on myself? I guess I'll have to go to my colleague to help out, basically, if I decide to ever do that.
That's wonderful. So do you have any international trainings?
Oh yes, but the international training was like a short course. Thanks to the international training, I knew what was possible. It was in South Korea. It opened my eyes to what could be achieved with just the proper setup. In fact, that gave me the confidence to know that I could set up by myself and I could make it work. So after getting the training, came back, did my stuff. So basically, I noticed that the training was for a certain type of clientele. They are not the same as us. The black woman, as beautiful as they are completely different from the Caucasian or from the Asian, the thickness of their skin, the quantity of the fat that they have, the priorities in terms of the body part they want to change. So I found out that I learned more here in Nigeria than abroad for the Nigerian clients.
Okay, that's great. On an average, I know a few people had said, once you get this doctor in, please let us know, how much does it cost? Like on an average, I think maybe one of the most, so mention like the most common surgery and how much. And on an average, how much?
It varies from center to center, but I will just give you a wide average from 1 million to 2 million.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can get it for 1 million, and then you can probably like get a discount too for like 50% discount.
That's real wishful thinking.
Anyways, also like, where do you see yourself 5-10 years from now?
Yeah.
As a business owner, and
yes. As a business owner, I absolutely see myself with expansion, whereby I'm not just attending to plastic surgery clients. I'm really making a change in the health health space, because our health sector is really, really suffering. As you can tell, doctors are on strike. The government's refusing to listen. So we need to make the healthcare in Nigeria better. So I see myself trying to contribute in that regard, making the health sector better. So I believe in 5 years' time, substantially I should have made a change. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag.
I was about to say, what change?
I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag. I'll keep that one close to my chest.
We've had series of changes that I don't understand.
Positive change.
And one last line of advice for anybody trying to go into your kind of career business.
Not just for my business, for any business, just persevere. We know Nigeria can be tough. Raising capital can be quite daunting. But once you have a vision, you keep to it, and then make sure you don't cut corners, because the moment you start cutting corners, you start setting up yourself for failure, for entering trouble. Make sure you do what needs to be done with the regulatory bodies so that they can never find a fault in your practice. So just make sure you tick all the right boxes, and then pray to God. God has all the answers.
It's been wonderful having you in the studio today, Dr. David. Let me say Dr. David.
No, that's fine.
Dr. Dave. And yeah, definitely we'll be doing part. I'll be seeing you in the.
No
see
problem.
you see me.
Thank you.
And just to say a bye bye to everyone. Thank you so much for listening to the show. We'll see you same time next week on Tuesday, 8:30 a.m., the Generation Z Business Show. And I leave you with my quote for the day. People often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily. Stay motivated every day. Zigzagla. Bye. See you same time next week.